So the DeForest police chief is suspended with pay. Why? Because it came to be known that 10 years ago he mocked a handful of African American gentlemen wearing suits going into a steak and shake. And there was a camcorder. You hear a woman's voice also there, so it was unclear whether the chief took the shots or the woman. But he was engaging in what he considered to be stereotypical African American street dialect. This is 10 years ago. Now, it was put on YouTube in 2015 by this alias. We don't know who it was, but we can speculate it was the woman involved. And the chief turned it in to the village administrator in DeForest. He said he was embarrassed. Now he's suspended with pay. You've got Brian Davis, who's the 10-year play-by-play announcer for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He was with them when the team came from Seattle. The last game of the year, he said that Russell Westbrook must be out of his cotton-picking mind for doing this pass. Well, he got in trouble because cotton-picking depicts slavery. He's since been fired from the OKC. He apologized to the team, apologized to the owners for saying cotton-picking, but he's done. He's out. I know a sportscaster locally who was suspended over a year ago because when Bronson Koenig hit 8 threes against Virginia Tech, Bronson Koenig is Native American, and this individual said on Twitter, "I feel like doing a rain dance." He was fired, taken off the air. So we've reached the point now, whether people apologize or not, or say something stupid or not, 10 years ago, their job is very much in jeopardy. And ask yourself, have you ever, in any moment in your past life, engaged in racial or ethnic humor or stereotypical humor? If you did, you better just not tell anybody, or certainly not do it again. It's very important that we are politically correct and we are sensitive to people's feelings. But if you're going to start losing jobs over 10-year-old bad jokes or something on a tweet after an NCAA victory, or saying cotton-picking mistake, or whatever the case may be, from a guy who is said to not be racist by all those who were interviewed close to him, then I would say that we're in deep, deep trouble with offensive speech, because the First Amendment people is there to protect unpopular and, yes, offensive speech. Otherwise, we have to walk around with tape over our mouths. And that's not a really good way to live. That's why Seinfeld doesn't do colleges anymore, and I've gone over time. Those are my 2+ minutes, and brought to you by Edge Construction and Capital Consultants. Bill McCutcheon, lobbyist who work for Tommy, he knows how to get things done downtown. We can argue freely about all these things next time on 2 Minutes with Mitch.